Ahead of a crucial summit, the EU's Jean-Claude Juncker has announced a draft Brexit deal has been agreed with the UK. Well, Prime Minister Boris Johnson then tweeting a short time ago that they have a great new deal that's been agreed and urged Parliament to approve it this week. Well, earlier this Thursday, Britain's Prime Minister has suffered another setback. This after the Democratic Unionist Party said it couldn't support his proposed Brexit deal as it stands. Well, just to let you know that the EU chief Brexit negotiator Ben Barnier is preparing to speak as we go through. Let's first cross to London, where France 24's Bénédicte Paviot is standing by. Bénédicte, it would appear then a happy Boris Johnson and a happy Jean-Claude Juncker if they're saying a new Brexit deal has essentially been agreed.
Indeed, if we're to believe the tweet of this British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, that of Jean-Claude Juncker, the President of the EU Commission, there is a new deal. So the tweet of Boris Johnson moments ago was, "We've got a great new deal that takes back control." Of course, that sentence is very familiar here. It's the one that was the Leave campaign's slogan during the EU referendum back in 2016. He goes on to say now Parliament should get Brexit done on Saturday so we can move on to other priorities like the cost of living, the National Health Service, violent crime and our environment. So, of course, all action will indeed and eyes will be focused today on Brussels, and here then afterwards in Parliament. But the fact of the matter is that the day started really badly with a tweet from the Democratic Unionists, who are the partner, of course, in this confidence and supply government of Boris Johnson's government, a government that has completely lost its majority, that needs those votes to pass any legislation, and right now needs those votes, if indeed, as we believe, in a special sitting that hasn't happened in years, indeed since the Falklands War, there will be in Parliament a special, very rare sitting. And we believe, obviously, that if this does go ahead, and I understand my information is that the DUP, we've spoken here, they've spoken to France 24, and our sources here tell us that they have not yet, which is important, moments ago, the DUP said they hadn't actually signed off on this deal. So is this the Prime Minister really putting extra pressure on the DUP, or the DUP that are extraordinarily experienced negotiators, are they still playing hardball? But if we're to believe there is a great new deal, according to Boris Johnson, that is confirmed by Jean-Claude Juncker. So now, when there were fears that maybe this afternoon talk would be of extension and delay, it seems that although there isn't a published legal text yet, there is going to be political will, political agreement on this new deal.
So, Bénédicte, I mean, despite what is optimism coming from Brussels this morning, essentially, if we look at what's happening in the UK Parliament, this all still could be a massive spanner in the works.
Yes, the fact of the matter is that this Prime Minister took over, of course, from Theresa May, who did agree a deal with the EU after 2 years, brought it at the beginning of this year 3 times and failed comprehensively to get it through.
OK, Bénédicte Paviot reporting for us, keeping us up to date from London as this evolving story continues.